Welcome to Lyonette's Theater.
Dear Diary, March 20th, 1997. When the clock hit 12, it was time. Ashen, you ready? You got all your things?
Yeah. Also, do you even know where Velmoria is? How do you even plan on getting there?
Well, after rummaging around the house, I found the map to the kingdom in my dad's office.
Why does your dad even have the map?
That doesn't matter. What matters is we know how to get there now.
Okay, secondly, how do you even plan on getting there?
I already told you.
Gosh, you're so slow.
I am not.
Let me rephrase this. Are you planning on driving there, flying there, or walking there?
Oh. Well, I was just planning on you turning into like a dragon or something. Ashen stared at me as if he was trying not to explode.
Belladonna, why didn't you tell me that before?
Tell you what.
Tell me about the plan to get there. Because honestly, I don't know if I can.
Okay, if this is you trying to get out of going with me, fine. I don't need you anyways.
Okay, well, you don't really have an option, because if your parents realize you're gone and I'm still here, there will be issues, so you do need me. And secondly, I've only ever shapeshifted into small creatures, never anything that big. It is possible, but I don't know if it is for me.
Oh. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go.
You're so annoying.
I heard that. We stepped outside. Ashen looked back at the house, then back at me.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Honestly, no, I don't think so, but I'm curious, so. Ashen pinched the bridge of his nose, closed his eyes, and shook his head. We walked out to a field not too far from our town. Do you think anyone's gonna see us here?
Well, with me turning into a giant magical creature, someone's bound to notice.
I crossed my arms and rolled my eyes. Well,
what?
do the magical shapeshifting creature thing. Ashen stared at me.
You do realize this isn't just like flipping a switch, right?
Ah, come on, you've turned into a rabbit before.
Belladonna, how many times am I gonna have to say this before it gets through your head? A rabbit and a huge magical creature are two very different things.
I huffed and let myself fall into the grass. Fine, take your time. Ashen stepped a few feet away from me. He closed his eyes, his hands curled into fists by his sides. For a moment, nothing happened. Then another moment. Are you doing it?
Yes.
It doesn't look like you're doing anything.
I'm concentrating.
It just looks like you're trying to remember someone's name. Ashen whipped his head toward me.
You're insufferable.
You don't mean that.
I mean a little.
He closed his eyes again. This time, the wind shifted around us. At first, I thought I was imagining it. The grass at Ashen's feet began to tremble. Wisps of black smoke wrapped around his ankle. I sat up straighter. Ashen? The smoke thickened. It began to cover him little by little. The black strands lashed through the air before snapping back into him, making him double over. Ashen!
I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
I said I'm...
His words were cut off as black smoke surged around him again. Oh, it's working! The shadows unraveled into the wind, leaving Ashen standing there exactly as he had been before. Never mind. Ashen let out a frustrated groan. 3 minutes passed. I picked wildflowers. 4 minutes passed. I tried guessing the shapes of the cloud. 5 minutes passed. If you pass out, I'm not explaining this to my parents.
You're the reason I'm doing this in the first place.
Oh, absolutely. Because clearly you were living a perfectly peaceful, stress-free life before I arrived and definitely weren't making questionable decisions all on your own. I'm sure history will back you up on that. The air around him suddenly sparked. I stumbled backward. Black smoke poured around him in thick wave, swallowing his silhouette whole. The smoke twisted and churned almost like a tornado. It surged higher. A powerful gust of wind rushed past me, scattering the wildflowers I'd gathered across the field. I shielded my face. The smoke twisted one final time before slowly beginning to thin. When it finally faded, silence settled over this field. Slowly, I lowered my arm. Standing where Ashen had been moments before was a griffin. He towered over the tall grass while humongous feathered wings folded against his sides. His golden eyes locked onto mine. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. Whoa. Ashen blinked.
Don't make this weird.
My jaw dropped. You can still talk in animal form?
Yeah, what about it?
Then why don't you ever talk to me when you're an animal?
1, stop yelling. And 2, I let you believe that so I wouldn't have to talk to you as much.
I scoffed and crossed my arms. Look who's insufferable now. Ashen sighed.
Get on my back before I change my mind.
I practically went flying toward him.
Velmoria, here we come!
As soon as I got on, Ashen looked back at me.
Hold on tight.
Then off we flew.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to tell me what direction to go.
But why can't I just admire the view?
Oh, I don't know, maybe because if I held the map, I would tear with my razor-shaped talons.
Fine. It felt like forever as we flew through the early dews of the dawn, until we saw it. Velmoria. Oh, I see it! I see it!
You're telling me as if I don't have eyes, Vampire Girl.
Vampire Girl?
That's your new nickname.
Fine, then you're Rabbit Boy.
Of course I would be.
I chuckled as I leaned forward. We're here. We're actually here.
Unfortunately.
Well, you sound absolutely thrilled.
The most excited I've been in my entire life.
You're like an old man. Ashen didn't respond. Rabbit Boy? Still nothing. Ashen, you're flying weird. It wasn't much at first, just a quick stumble in his flight. Then it happened again. Then again. I tightened my grip and dug my fingers into the mane around his neck. Ashen, what's happening?
I'm fine, everything's fine.
Nothing seems fine.
Why don't you ever believe?
He stumbled again. Ashen, are you okay?
I don't know if I could hold this shape much longer.
What do you mean you can't hold this shape much longer?
You know it's my first time being this big of a creature.
Why didn't you say you were reaching your limit?
Because I didn't realize that de-shaping would happen so fast.
As his mane began to tremble, black smoke slipped between my fingers.
Belladonna,
What? Ashen hesitated.
if we survive this,
Survive what? Black smoke surrounded us. The huge wings that had been holding us up vanished into the darkness. The mane beneath my fingers disappeared. The large creature carrying me through the sky began to shrink until nothing was beneath us.